And if you're new, thanks for stopping by. Now, another project I have today as on my do-it-yourself playlist is, the wife was telling me that maybe the AC is not as cold as it should be, or it has been in our 2012 Jetta that she drives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to recharge the system. Again, my idea is try to do stuff yourself, maybe save yourself a little bit of money. I know the local dealership was saying it'll cost them about $200 to come in and do an AC charge. Now, obviously at the dealership, there's a lot more involved. There are a lot more gauges. They look at both the high pressure side and the low pressure side and all that stuff. And if there is a leak, then generally the product I'm going to be using right now is not, even though it says there's it seals leaks. If it's a big leak, you would have to get service done at the dealer. Okay, so again, this is just a quick fix type of thing that you can do yourself if it only needs a little bit of recharge with some Freon. Now, the product I'm going to use today is called Easy Chill. Okay, Easy Chill. It's the R134A, and this one here says it got some leak sealer. It could extend AC life, and it lubricates the compressor. Okay, lubricates the compressor. So what we're going to do here first is kind of like what you need to do when you start this off is that you got to run the car, have the AC on full blast, have it recirculating in the car. And so what we'll do is we'll use a gauge here and test what the temperature is on the inside. Now, the outside temperature today is kind of overcast, rainy. It's kind of a good day to do it, let's say, because it's not like 100 degrees inside the car here. But we'll try to give you an idea of what it's cranking at now. And then after I use the product, and this is like an 18-ounce can. There's no way I'm going to use this whole thing. Okay, but you can save it for later as long as you keep the hose on there and stuff. Actually, it got like a ball valve. It's not one that you pierce, so you can actually take the tank off, the gauge off, and reuse it. Okay, so it gives you instructions on the back. I suggest, even though raised weight we do it my way, I suggest you follow the instructions. Okay, and sometimes even on raised weight we go by the book. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let me turn my camera around. So again, we got the AC on full blast, we got it cranked up, and we got it on recirculating. And I got my nice little meat probe here, little device here. Try to give you an idea what's coming out of the vent. It's kind of all over the place. Pick a number. Alright viewers, now you can see I popped the hood up on this Jetta, and let me show you where this where we can find the low pressure side. Now obviously we're looking for the aluminum tubing, which we have right here. Now down here, that's the high pressure side. You can check this out by the manual, or this bottle of Freon that they have even actually gives you a website you can go to kind of locate where your low pressure is. But the low pressure connection is right here. So you unscrew this. I'm going to put this in my pocket so I don't lose it. And now what it has is one of those little quick release, like air compressor fittings that goes right on there. So what we'll do is we'll put the gauge on here, and the gauge would tell you, if it's low, if it's filled. You don't want to be really in the yellow or the red, so we'll just see how much Freon we have in there. Again, it's a quick release type of thing. You pull back, put it on, and you want this running. Kind of hard to do with one hand. There, got the connection on. See what it's going to. So, the Freon level is a little bit low. You see it right there. So I'm really not going to need too much. Not going to really need too much to make it fill. So we'll screw that thing on here. And now again, what we do is we'll screw this on here, and that got like a ball valve on here. It self-seals. Once you screw on, the pin goes down in that hole and pushes that ball down to allow the Freon to come out. Now they do recommend that you shake this up before you use it, and as you're using it, you rotate from 12 to 3 to keep it being filled. Okay, you don't have to do it that fast. You just do a little, 12 to 3 motion, and then while you're doing that, you're keeping an eye on the gauge to see, how it gets up into the green area. Okay, so let me get this connected, and we'll fill it up. And again, you want the AC running on full recycling, so the condenser picks up and kicks in and cycles it through the system. So give me a moment. Let me get this bottle hooked up. And let me get this camera in some location where I don't have to hold it the whole time. Okay, hang on one moment. Okay, viewers, I got that hooked up. I shook the can. And what I'm going to do here is you got the gauge going right there. And I'm going to compress this. And as I compress it, I'm going to move it from 12 to 3 and watch that gauge get into the green area. Okay? So, we'll see how well, we'll see how well this works. We don't want to do it too much. Nice and slow. It does jump when you do it, but again, it's the idea is where's it land out at the end of the day. So you see it slowly in the green.
Five minutes later.
Now what's nice about this hose, you can reuse this hose. And again, this is like $26 I bought it at Walmart compared to the $200 charge that the dealer wanted to do just on a recharging thing. Now, of course, there's more involved, but if this is all it's going to take to fix the problem, then you want to go this route. You give this a shot first, and what you don't want to do is make sure you overfill it. So what I'm going to do is disconnect it. I'll put my the nozzle back on, the cap that is, and at the end of the day, I think we're done here. But we just close the lid, the hood that is. Now we'll go inside and see how well this I can feel, oh, it's real cold in here now. Whew. 31. So in my opinion, I saved myself $175 just by doing it myself. So again, if you like what I'm doing, if you like these videos, hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Again, on Raiseway is, hey, these are simple projects that you can do yourself. Just want to show you how to do it, and that way you can save yourself some money. Good luck. We'll talk to you soon.